Emetophobia isn't just about vomit. Nobody talks about how we rehearse eating before we actually eat. Nobody talks about how we automatically clock where the nearest bathroom is. Nobody talks about how we can want the sushi and fear the sushi at the same time. Nobody talks about how the panic feels more dangerous than the nausea. Nobody talks about how we can't go anywhere without our gum, our mints, and our meds. Nobody talks about the guilt that you feel that you can't even take care of your own family. Nobody talks about how you can't even trust your own body and its sensations. Nobody talks about how before you go anywhere, you've already ran plan A, B, C, and D through your mind, so you're exhausted before you even arrive. Nobody talks about how one bad memory can hijack an entire vacation. Nobody talks about how reassurance only works for about 10 minutes. Nobody talks about how we plan escape routes everywhere we go. Nobody talks about how being a mom with this feels like exposure therapy every single day. Nobody talks about how throwing up to us is worse than a terminal illness. Nobody talks about how we look completely normal on the outside. Nobody talks about how recovery feels scarier than staying safe. And nobody talks about how exhausting it is to organize your entire life around what if. If this is you, you're not alone. People just don't talk about it.